And we're live! Alright, my people, do I have a great video for you today? This is gonna be extremely fun, and you're going to see the levels of ridiculousness that some people can achieve. You know, it's really amazing. And today's topic is the Bud Light, Dylan Mulvaney, Anheuser-Busch, Clydesdale horses, controversies, and the double standard and the different response to these issues from certain conservative types from the Daily Wire mainly. The Ben Shapiro's, the Brett Shapiro's, and the Matt Walsh, the What is a Woman documentary maker. Of course, these people don't know what is a woman, or apparently they do, but they don't know what animal abuse is, or they just simply don't care. Because to them, when a company goes woke, that's horrible, that's reprehensible, and they should be boycotted. Yeah. But when a company promotes and makes a profit out of blatant animal abuse, they have no issue with it whatsoever, which we'll see in a moment. Now, what's been going on lately? Well, with these Daily Wire types, it's funny because a while back when the Gillette company, the shaving razors company, they ran this ad campaign about toxic masculinity, something like that. So it was like a woke thing, These Daily Wire types, they went absolutely crazy. It was unacceptable to them. They got so triggered and so offended. And this is the thing. The funny part is they say they call out these woke types people, for being perpetually offended and perpetually triggered over the silly little things, And these conservative types, they're the first ones who get triggered and offended. And so much so that when this Gillette thing happened, you know what they did? They created their own brand of razors. I'm not even joking, this is an actual thing that they did. There's a brand of razors called Jeremy's Razors. It's not a mock product, it's not some joke or parody or anything. It's an actual product that you can buy. Okay? It exists. They manufacture this thing. Jeremy's razor. The razor for real men, Like the blades are like rusty and stuff, with tetanus. You get tetanus from just from looking at it, And when you shave, it tears your skin off, like a real man, that's a manly razor, not that fancy Nancy Gillette woke razor. Man alive, that's just absolutely ridiculous. But no, that wasn't it. Because then Hershey's, the chocolate bar makers, this chocolate company, they ran a campaign, about women and empowering and stuff like that, like a feminist thing, and with like pronouns and stuff also, and like a play on word with the word Hershey's, which is the name of the company, and Hershey and stuff like that, highlighting the that part. And of course, then again, the Daily Wire, they went completely crazy. And what did they do? Of course, they made their own chocolate. Jeremy's chocolate, the non-woke chocolate. And even funnier is the fact that they have two varieties, of course. The him with nuts, and She, her, not less. Very subtle. Very subtle, guys. Yeah. Now, it's funny because these guys, it's like the chocolate. Their problem was with like the pronouns and stuff. They don't see the problem in Hershey's being an evil company that promotes and makes profit with animal abuse in their products. Because, of course, their chocolate bars contain dairy milk. And as we all know, dairy milk comes from horrible animal abuse and exploitation. But the Daily Wire has no problem with that part because their chocolate bars also contain dairy milk. So they have no problem with that part. It's the pronouns thing. That's the real evil, in the world. The pronouns, not the horrible animal abuse and exploitation. No. That part, that's whatever, Not an issue for these people. But then the real icing on the non-vegan cake came from the last few weeks. It came to light that the Anheuser-Busch company that produces these products, the Budweiser and the Bud Light and stuff like that, of course we already know that they abuse horses, right? For their campaigns and they do some events with the horses and they have them performing this ridiculous nonsense for people's entertainment, I guess. But it doesn't end there. It came to light that they actually mutilate these horses by cutting their tailbones, a procedure which not only is painful at the moment of the procedure being done, but that it can carry over the entire life of the horses. So they may suffer from the entire rest of their lives from that procedure, from getting their tailbones cut. For what end or to what purpose or whatever, I don't know, it's some aesthetics, I guess. Absolutely ridiculous. So they don't not only have these horses performing some nonsense and transporting people or whatever, carrying these carriages and stuff. No, that's not where it ends. They actually mutilate their bodies. Amazing. And of course, the Daily Wire again, they have no problem with that. They haven't made even a mention of the issue. That's not the issue for them. No, the issue is that recently the Bud Light brand, which is a part of Anheuser-Busch, they've done a partnership with a very well-known figure, a personality, Dylan Mulvaney, who is like this trans person, and that's what set them off. The Daily Wire. They went absolutely crazy with this, and they've been running a boycotting campaign against Bud Light. How dare they, do a partnership with a well-known personality? That's amazing. That's the part that they have a problem with because the person in this case is like a trans person, and that's where they have the problem. That's the real evil. Not the animal abuse part that we already knew. No, that's not the issue again. It's the trans thing and the pronouns and men wearing dresses and high heels and doing drag shows or whatever. That's the real evil in the world, not the animal abuse, not the abuse of innocent sentient beings. Because these Daily Wire types, they've been, one of their sponsors is the people of Good Ranchers. And what is Good Ranchers? A horrible animal exploitation company. Of course, these guys are not going to talk about these issues. They're not going to oppose animal abuse when they are promoting it. And they're being paid for by companies who perform animal abuse. Oh man, it's absolutely ridiculous, this thing. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not some woke person myself or anything, not at all. And but I'm also not some conservative nut job, that wants to ban things that I don't comprehend or whatever. You know, bloody hell. It's this is amazing, really. But the woke thing or whatever, that could be an off-topic video for another time. This is about the double standard and the cynicism and hypocrisy of this Brett Shapiro and her father Ben Shapiro and the Matt Walsh, so absolutely ridiculous. These people, they don't care about real issues. They care about some thing like not even like I don't know. It's like they see the animal abuse, they don't care. They see a man wearing like a dress, they go absolutely insane. I don't get it. Now, I would go insane if I saw a man in a dress, if the dress is like made from like silk or leather or something like that. That would be a problem for me because of the animal abuse. But that's it. Like, who cares? You do you. As long as you're not hurting anyone, do whatever you want with your life. That's my philosophy, at least. Do whatever you want with your life, as long as you're not hurting anyone else. There's no victims to your actions. Have at it. Do whatever it is that makes you happy. But animal abuse, absolutely unacceptable in any case, at any level. So, as I always say, stop hurting animals and start turning Veganese. Till next time.